How long should your content be for your Amazon affiliate niche site? There's a bunch of people out there recommending that minimum length of content should be like 2,000 or 5,000 or super long, right? It sounds overwhelming. And what I'm gonna talk about today is how you can publish the shortest amount possible while still hopefully rank in Google and have the ability to improve in the future. And it's all about continuous improvement, a project management idea. I'm Doug Cunnington. I'm a project manager. I'm a PMP, project management professional. So I've been taking ideas from the project management world and applying them to internet marketing. So that's what we talk about here a lot on this channel. If you're new, by the way, be sure to have a look at some of the other videos. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Today, we're gonna talk about how long your content should be. If you're new to Amazon affiliate marketing and Amazon affiliate niche sites and authority sites and all that stuff, this will help you understand where you should focus your time and where you should make your investments. If you're experienced, keep watching too. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you probably know some of my ideas about continuous improvement already. However, you should get some good insights on how to save time in the future and how to sort of optimize your process. So keep watching if you're experienced, because I think you'll still get something out of it. Content really needs to be as long as it needs to be. I know that's not a very good answer, but usually complex questions have a complex answer, or the answer is it depends. So how long should content be? It depends, but I'll give you some good guidelines and I'll tell you what I do. And I've done this on multiple niche sites where I've published several hundred articles. Some of these sites are making over $10,000 per month. They're doing well. So this is sort of a proven concept on my sites and for other sites as well. I've seen the same sort of strategies work very well. First thing I want to cover is sort of shorter form content. This is for new people to niche sites or people who are just starting to use the keyword golden ratio. Now the keyword golden ratio is something that I cover in another video. I'll put a link to that in the description, but in general, it's a data-driven way to find very low competition keywords. And it's a way that you can rank keywords usually without any backlinks. So very powerful, very interesting. So be sure to check out that video if it's a new concept for you. The keyword golden ratio is great to use for a new site because you could probably get traffic and rank your site without getting any backlinks. Super, super powerful. So here's the thing, with the keyword golden ratio, you should probably aim around 1,000 words per post. Now that is shorter than what a lot of people will tell you to write, but with the keyword golden ratio, your content doesn't have to be as long. Oftentimes it's very specific or for a very specific type of searcher. So you can be quite targeted and usually 1,000 words can cover it. For the keyword golden ratio, when you publish about 1,000 words, and I'll tell you that I usually go from roughly 800 to 1,200 words. So you give or take 200 words there. It's typically enough to rank that URL, that post, in Google, say in the top 10 or so. So 1,000 words for a KGR compliant keyword usually will rank. And I'll publish it and then wait a couple months, see what happens, all right? So that's sort of the first range. Keyword golden ratio, long tail keywords, about 1,000 words. The other type of content that we'll talk about is more competitive, right? So there's more searches per month. That's probably gonna be, I'm just gonna say, roughly 1,000 searches per month up to 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 or more. Generally, those are gonna take longer to rank and potentially, those type keywords are gonna have longer form content. So for me, I like to aim for initially around 2,000 to 4,000 words. I use the search volume that you could find using any keyword research tool. I use the search volume to sort of guide me on how long it's going to be. If it's, search for 1,000 times per month, I'll probably aim towards that 2,000 word length. If it's searched for about 1,000 times per month, I'll aim towards the lower side, 2,000 words or so. Then if it's say 5,000 or 8,000 searches per month, I'll make the word count longer. I'll aim for 4,000 words or so. Then I publish it and I wait. And you'll notice in both scenarios, both the keyword golden ratio, about 1,000 words, and the more competitive terms where the searches are, say 1,000 on up, I'll publish the content and then wait. After about 2 months, I'll see where these posts are ranking. I'll go to a tool like the Google Search Console, which is free, or SEMrush. I'll put a link below. It's a paid tool. I'm an affiliate for them. Very powerful tool though. And I'll check to see what pages are ranking well and the keywords that they're ranking for. So with that information, I can go back and do this interesting thing of continuous improvement. And that just means I'm gonna see what pages are ranking well, and I'm gonna improve the ones that are doing pretty good but can do better. So I'll look to see if a page is ranking, 1 through 10 or so, like the first position up to the 10th position on the first page, and then I'll make improvements. I'll probably add more content, right? So if you're not sure how you can add content, if you already have a post out there, go check out the FAQ method and the RPM. Both of those are great ways to figure out what content you can add. And it's an outlining method, so you could spend a little time and then hire a writer to do the improvements for you. Or you could do it yourself. So the outlining helps you think through it and helps you understand what you need to add as well. And that's the secret. Continuous improvement. Now, the flaw with making every post very long is it can be very expensive and you don't really understand like what's gaining traction. So a viewer asked me a question a couple weeks ago and they said, hey, I'm paying, $60 to $100 for every post. It's long form. The word count is pretty long. It's high quality. I'm investing a whole lot into content because I heard that I should spend a lot on content and high quality is the way to go. It turns out they don't know if they're getting any ROI on that. So they're investing a lot of money on content and they never know, right? They don't know up front if they're gonna get a return on it at all. In the method I just described where you're publishing the minimum amount that you need to, and then you could come back and improve it, for me, it just makes sense to go with something that is working and then make it better versus like just throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks, right? At that point, you're throwing very expensive spaghetti at the wall and you're not sure if it's even going to work. You may end up with a whole bunch of spaghetti on the floor. I don't know where I'm going with this analogy, but I hope you followed it. So the point is, if you use the ideas of project management, you can save money up front and then optimize later on once you have data. If you don't have any data, it's really hard to make decisions. And if you publish just enough to get some data, then you can optimize. And I hope that makes sense. If you have questions about it, let me know. Now, here is the question of the day. How long do you think content should be? And I'd like to hear from people that do keyword golden ratio type content and long form content. Let me know how long your content is and any tips you may have for others about publishing content. Bonus question, continuous improvement. What do you think about it? Do you want to hear more about project management stuff and productivity and sort of how I manage things? If so, do let me know in the comments. And if you could be specific, I'll do a video about it. So thanks for watching. Again, I'm Doug Cunnington, and if you're still watching right now, you probably like it. And if you're not a subscriber, hey, subscribe. These videos are great, right?